Hi, thanks for tuning in to Sports Fans Only Boxing, and I'll be your host, C. Anthony. But first off, coffee. Cream, no sugar. Today we doing the one and only Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna tell you where I think he is in the history of boxing. It's gonna be a short take, so get ready. I'm gonna start off by saying Floyd Mayweather, 50-0, 26 knockouts, no draws. When I say I'm not talking about underwear, the draws. I mean no ties. Nobody came close. Floyd Mayweather, he was the best trash talker back in the day. That kind of propelled to Conor McGregor. You got a lot of your stars today that want to emulate that. Plain and simple, Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, was one of the best in the ring because he was the best in training. Get it? They go together. You become the best in training, you become the best in the ring. As far as TBE being worthy, we're going to get to that. I don't want to talk about that right now, but I will say he's worthy to be in that conversation. Floyd Mayweather, what he brought to the sport was when you fought him, you automatically knew you were going to get your biggest check ever, and you might be able to retire after Floyd, and then you'll have him on your resume as a loss. I was a loss to Floyd Mayweather, which is great in the hindsight of boxing history. I've heard a lot of people say that Floyd is not the best. I'm not going to say he's the best, but I will say this. If you want to compare him to Ray Robinson, that's great. If you say Ray Robinson is better, I'll say good. But I'll say this. Who are the guys who beat Ray Robinson? Shouldn't we be shaking their hands and his descendants' hands? I mean, I think he may have lost 19 fights. As for Ray Leonard, that's coincidence they both named Ray. 36-3, I think. It's either 36-3 or 33-3. I'd rather 50-0. So that's just some things the way I feel about Mayweather. I also feel that I will say definitely the best of the era. Best of the era. We'll get to other things later in segments and in other shows, episodes, whatever they call the YouTubes these days. I will say to this day, PBC Boxing, Mayweather Promotions. He's also helping train the youngsters. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. That's two right there. That Birdman hand rub. That it'll should reflect later in their careers. I also say that Floyd definitely was the best at. His fights were bigger than fights. They were events. They were spectacular. The build-up may be bigger than the fight. No other fighter, I think, can, with that conditioning, he's a cheater that never gets tired. So a lot of his fights that were won, he made it look easy because the level of competition wasn't there. Nobody really drove Floyd except shouts out to crazy man Marcos Maidana. 2 times, put the pedal to the metal on Floyd. That's the real grind Floyd Mayweather needed. So I'll say I'm Floyd Mayweather, worthy of TBE, definitely my favorite fighter. And salute, shouts out to Floyd Mayweather. The Mayweather team, it's more than just friends, it's family. You got Roger Mayweather, you have his dad, and you have his other uncle. And it's a boxing tradition, it's a heritage, and I think they, as years go on, we appreciate Floyd Mayweather more. Floyd Mayweather, Sports Fans Only, boxing.
Quick question. I was going to ask another question, but we're going to go with this one. A simple yes or no. Did he lose to Maidana? First fight.
No. The ref said no. The judges said no.
Was he knocked down?
No.
His hand did touch the floor, right?
Yeah.
So
Jab Judah.
He was knocked down.
Technically, he was knocked down against Zab Judah. That's 100% correct.
All right. Cool.
Oh, okay, here she go. My friend on the show. There she go. Sports Fans Only. Salute.